What's up, dudes? How y'all doing? Joe, Thrash Potatoes, big old fat dude with funky guitars. Check this out. I wanted to kind of tell a bit of a story, do kind of a different, type of video. I'm gonna tell you about a situation which is out of control, out of control. Let me first off, what we're gonna do today. I don't know the rules of YouTube, so I hope this is cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and show off some of my favorite YouTube channels. We're gonna pop in, we're gonna check them out, we're gonna see how they're doing. I don't have a bunch of followers or whatever, subscribers, whatever the fuck they're called, whatever the heck they're called. But I wanted to the guys that are, I wanted to show them, a couple of the channels that I'm checking out. Not the big ones. We all know Ola. We all know we all know like the big ones or whatever. All them guys, I don't need to show them off. But there's some that's in like the next level down, all the way to the bottom where I'm at. There's some dudes that are shredding and they get no credit. You know what I'm saying? It's, I got some titties, but I ain't got them Instagram model titties. So I can't flop one over the guitar and get a bunch of likes and follows or whatever. And that's really crazy to me that these dudes are like pumping out some good stuff, and they'll get like 7 or 8 views. I mean, me personally, I don't care, because like I said, I'll never make money off this deal. We're just having fun. But there's like a kind of a situation going on. I'm gonna tell you a bit of a story of something that happened with me, right? I was tripping out because I think I think the guitar types of YouTube stuff that's going on, I don't like, it's just a trip that well, let me tell you the story. I'm gonna tell you the story, right? All right, there's this one dude, right? One, he's pretty up there. I don't, I'm not gonna say no names or nothing or whatever. But anyhow, this dude had made a video, and it was basically just how like Pantera was like just some racist pieces of crap, And I even jumped in, I jumped in and I was like, dude, you can't be saying that, rest Saint Dime Soul, but you can't. He's not here to defend himself. You know what I mean? You can't just be throwing stuff on his name, especially. I mean, okay, we all seen the video or whatever. You know what I mean? We all seen that, and dude said some things, but it wasn't even to anybody of color. And you got to remember, in the 90s, it was a different kind of thing. If you didn't live through the 90s and early 80s, I mean, it's really only recent that people were like, hey, you can't, you got to chill out on it, and this and that. And then of course there's some stuff with Phil, and he's that's the thing. All right. Okay, so this dude says this stuff, and to me personally, I'm like, dude, you just can't do that, And I was heated. I'm not even gonna lie, I was freaking heated. I was like, what the heck, dude? That's just, you can't be doing that. Especially, I mean, you're in a different country or whatever. You don't know how it is over here. I don't think you can tell the difference between someone from California, someone from Kentucky, this and that, here and there. And anyways, like, okay, say you're in high school, right? And you're walking by, just hanging out, and some dude just randomly is like, yeah, that guy's a piece of, that guy's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna crack you in the mouth and be like, what? And that's not, that's just how, how it was back then or whatever, and on the internet, it's kind of the same thing, but you're not right there, so you can't turn around and be like, hey, defend yourself or whatever. So I got sucked into it, and I had to comment. But then I seen the dude went to NAMM, and he was walking around and showing his video. It just popped up on my thing, and I had made another comment. I'm like, hey, there's there goes Dime's people right there. Why don't you go tell them how you feel, because that's how you're supposed to do it. You want to call them out. You want to call them out. Now, that's not the point of the story. You know what I mean? The thing is, the point of the story is, when it comes to like the guitar dudes here on the YouTube, especially the more established ones, I mean, sometimes I get a little bummed because like the big ones, you know what I mean? I even like, I'll support, financially, and you throw a comment and they'll like it or whatever, but then again, you got to understand, you know, there's thousands of comments on there, and that's another thing too. Like people kind of get big, and they just feel that they can say whatever they want, and that's cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, it's all right, for every, like, okay, say you do a video and it's got like 3,000 views. Heck yeah, 3,000 views. You know what I mean? Pretty good or whatever. And say you got close to, like, even say a million followers, right? And so you got you're somebody now, and that's cool. But like for that almost a million or a million, there's still millions of people that don't watch it, and I think people kind of forget that. And like I said, this isn't the point of the story. The point of the story is okay. So I had said that, I had jumped in there and I said that, you know what I mean, and then like I said, it just kind of bothered me, because I was like, Phil and Rex are still here. I just don't understand where it's like, why are you telling your people and your audience, just blowing this out there, when you can, the way I think you do it, if you feel that way, get them on your show. Be like, hey dude, this is how I feel about you. Sit down, hash it out. That's the way it should be, I think. If you're gonna bash anybody, you know what I mean? If you're gonna bash anybody, make sure they're there. If they're not here, I mean, you can say some crap, especially if it's not true. And as a matter of fact, I'm not sure, but I think the dude deleted the video. I couldn't find it. I wanted to look at it again. And like I said something on the video. And that's not okay. So when I did these things, I still, it's still just the internet. Who cares? Who gives a crap? My only thing is like, I mean, why throw like even if that's how you feel, why just throw it out in the air? You know what I mean? Especially when you can somehow directly get a hold of these people and be like, hey. To me, that's the way you're supposed to do it. I grew up when, if something happened, if you had beef, you had to take it in the backyard, scrap it out, and call it even or whatever. That's so all this just blowing it out in the air like that, that's just weird to me, super weird. So anyway, again, not the point of the story. The point of the story is I went and I seen his other video, because there, I don't hold no ill will against anybody. You had said these things and I didn't like it. That doesn't mean I don't wish you the best. I'm happy for your success. And I hope that you still keep going. I just didn't agree with that stuff. And like I said, to me, it's especially the type of person I am and where I came from. Somebody's, he's like, hey, I want that car, go steal it. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it, go do it. Or this dude, I think he stole $5 from me, and blah 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 blah. Go crack him in the mouth. Do it. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it, do it. Anyways, I guess that's a dead way of life now. You don't do that anymore, I guess, because you can go on the internet and just blow it up. Now, okay, so anyways, I was scrolling through his videos, right, and I was trying to find him. I was trying to find that one video, and I didn't find it, but I did find one where he did like a Christmas thing, right? And he was like, showing off all the negative comments, and he got to that where he had said this video, and people just bashed him all day, and when I seen those comments, you know what I mean, it almost embarrassed me. It really did. I mean, for one, they were all, because like I said, this was Pantera we're talking about, and all of them were like, walk on home, boy, walk. Like, what the like, dude, tell your opinion. Why? I mean I get it, it's just the internet, you could just say screw this guy, you know what I mean, but why? Like I said, it was almost embarrassing. And he got to the point where he had said, he had read one of the comments, and dude was like, he didn't, it was almost like a Hitler did nothing wrong thing, because dude did his thing, Phil did his thing, and I don't know what he was thinking, but there's nothing stopping me if it's like, you tell him, you know what I mean, like tell him. Why just throw it out there, that's how I felt, that's it just made no sense to me. And again, like I said, go ask King X how freaking how Dime felt about about other people of color or whatnot. You know what I mean? I guarantee you they're gonna be like, you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. Again, this isn't the point of the story. The point of the story is man, I mean, this dude, like, not the band itself, you know, because the band itself, like I said, some of them are still alive. They can either justify or apologize or explain, you know, what went down. You know, say, like I said, Dime, like I said, he heard somebody who was not even a person of color, you know, but we don't know why he did it. We don't know. Like I said, it was a different time, different situation, but we can't sit down and ask him and explain him, hey, what was that about? You know, because that's all it is. What was that about? Why'd you do that, dude? What the heck? You know, and like I said, there's countless people that'll tell you that's just not how that dude was. It was just throwing some whatever. Like I said, different times. You know, if you weren't there in the '90s, you didn't know. Like, we were about it. We weren't. This is, to me, I'm just having fun. But like, the people that make this a career, they're almost foo-foo to me. You know, like, get out of here. You know, it's every guitarist. Like I said, if you want to take guitar skills from like level 1 to 10, you got to see I'm sitting on maybe like a 2, maybe like a 3 at best. Not a 3 on a good day, you know. But anyhow, so you got to understand too, in high school, when the guy can just strip and red, just, you know, just get it, you know what I mean? That dude's gonna have a bit of that attitude that I can do it, you know what I mean? And look what I can do and look what you can't do, you know what I mean? That just goes with guitar. That attitude's gonna kind of transfer. You know, if you're doing video stuff, it's going to transfer, and that's completely understandable. You know, it's kind of like, you know, I did tattoos for a lot of, you know, I actually still do. Like, it's the same thing when you tattoo. It's like, before the internet came along, it was almost, to learn to tattoo was almost like, it was almost like the Freemasons. You're either in it or you ain't. And I'll tell you what, apprenticeship sucks. You know what I mean? You got to sit there and you sterilize needles. You're the autoclave freaking specialist. You gotta freaking still pay for your chair when all you can do is flash work. Dude's freaking breathing down your neck, making sure you're lining right, making sure you're freaking packing ink, you know. But anyways, you know, there's a skill to it, you know, and that was a secret type of, not secret, but, you know, it was like, I can do it, look what I can do and you can't, you know what I mean? But now, thanks to the internet, you know, anybody can watch. So if you're watching someone sling some ink and you're watching what he's doing and stuff, it's almost an apprenticeship in itself, you know. Even if he's not explaining what he's doing, you're watching his movements, which is kind of like what it was back in the day. So anyways, the point of saying that is, I get it. I get that attitude and stuff and whatever. And after I read these dudes' comments, because like, oh my god, I mean, they were, one, just completely dumb. 2, like I said, they were like agreeing with the situation, you know, with even dudes not agreeing with the situation, and you can either call it an excuse or an explanation. You know, he has his reasons. He can tell you those reasons. You know, that's my thing. He can tell you those reasons. It's like okay, say that dude Bam, Viva La Bam, he's going through some stuff right now. Right? And it'd be like me making a big long video about just how, oh, he's gonna do this, he's doing that, he's screwing this up, he did that, he did this. You know, and I just couldn't make those videos, because you can reach out, especially if you're higher up on this YouTube thing. You can reach out and you can find this dude. If you can find this dude, you can ask him yourself type of things. You know, to me, it's just like when you're putting down people, it's more of a just watch my video type of thing. And again, like I said, I get it. But it was to the point when I seen these dudes' comments, his hate comments, oh my god. Dude, I'm one of the biggest Pantera fans in the freaking world. In the world. How many Daryls do you see behind you? You know, dude, that's my jam, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to say, and I've said it before, is I hate to say it, man, but a lot of Pantera fans are just die hard. I'm not gonna say they're crazy or they're whatever, but they're die hard. You know, like, I'll get a lot of grief for my axes. They're like, you couldn't do that. That's stupid. What the heck are you doing with that? And then these dudes will go try to build a career on doing nothing but jamming Dime stuff. And what do you call that? It's like you can't, you know, it's hard. Go into some of the forums and stuff like that. They'll, like, if if it's not like right on dime perfect, it's you will get thrashed in any type of situation, whether you're getting like a one of them replicas, like my replica guitar, you know what I mean? It's like they will bash you, you know. And I'm like, dude, I just wanted to have a guitar to have some fun, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, it's just something to jam on, you know, like it's in. Okay, I get that, whatever, you know, that's, and then if you get anything wrong about it, I mean, they're just die hard, I'll put it that way, they're die hard. But again, like I said, they was almost, it was embarrassing watching this dude's comments on that. It was like, what? I mean, I get it, and I get those dudes being mad, you know what I mean, but like, just say like, you know, hey dude, freaking, you know, this and that is why I disagree with you, that and this. But I guess that's not how the internet works. And in the long run of it, like I said, I'll never, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm never gonna make any type of comment like that again. I'm just gonna let you do your thing, because I basically grouped in, because I said the same thing, like, you know, hey, like what I'm saying now, you can't do that, you know. If you wanted to do that, go tell them. You know, and you know, like I said, you can't be bashing on a dude that you don't know nothing about, that's not with us no more. It's how I feel. You know, like I said, I grew up with different rules and whatnot, and you know, but I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't repeating Pantera lyrics to sound cool or anything like that. And then again, I had hit him up again because I had seen him gone to NAMM or whatever. And again, like I said, I basically just want to, like, if the dude ever comes across my comments or anything, like, I apologize, because that, I don't want to be in that group. That was horrible. It was horrible. You know what I mean? It was funny to the dude. You know, he's got some crass. You know what I mean? He took it like a champ. Which was where, like I said, I don't know. I think he might have deleted the video or something. I didn't see it no more. But yeah, man, I'll be like, you know, I don't want to be grouped in with that. You know, if you don't like them, you feel a certain way about them. You know what I mean? That's you. I want you to do your thing. I want you to freaking come up. I want you to freaking, you know, again, like, congratulations on your success, and I hope it keeps going. You know, and it's a trip. Times are changing. You know, like even with, again, with the like with Kirk Hammett. You know what I mean? He came up. You gotta admit, he came up with the solo that was basically, I mean, it's one of my freaking cheesy noodles, you know what I mean? It wasn't the greatest, you know what I mean? But anyways, you know, it's, you know, some YouTubers got on there and they tore it up, thrashed it up, and then Kirk Hammett, like, kind of bashed them. And I get it, you know, I really do. I just think, you know, I think Metallica is, yeah, they're jamming and stuff, but I think the heart's kind of gone, you know, because all they're doing is they're going to practice whatever they do on their set real quick. You know, you always see them videos of them practicing or whatever they're going to play. And then they're off surfing or doing whatever, enjoying their millions and millions, you know. And I kind of believe that, yeah, there's two ways to do it, you know. You're either, you know, once your struggle in life is gone, you're not thriving to do that next thing. You're not pushed, you're not pumped, you know, you're not going to get it. Either that, or you're so enthralled with the music that you're obsessed. You don't care. You know what I mean? Like I said, we'll bring it back to Dime real quick. You know what I mean? Dude had a guitar in the shitter. You know what I mean? He was sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Look at Van Halen. Oh, Eddie was guitars everywhere. You know, so you're either going to be, the music's either going to enthrall you, or you're gonna grind because you want to go up that ladder. You want to hit the next rung. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Metallica's. I think they just want to enjoy. You know, I think that's even why they're grinding so hard to get money. And one day, watch, they're just gonna be like, last show. This is it. You know, they're gonna retire. It's like a job to them. You know, that's why they're still going. I bet you once they hit 65, they're gonna collect retirement on top of it or something. You know what I mean? That's what I think. You know, but like again, you know, I'm learning how it is on this thing. I'm learning how, you know, how it goes on this YouTube, and I wanted to throw in my 2 cents. And like I said, after I seen the group that I was bunched in for doing that, I don't want to do that no more, you know. So like I said, if dude ever seen it, you know, if you ever seen this video, you know what I'm saying, like man, don't group me in all that stuff. You know, I get your opinion, I understand it, dude, I respect it, you know what I'm saying. I was just, you know, I just have my opinion on it, and in my opinion, just didn't have no place, and definitely not in all that. That was ridiculous. You know what I mean? I just, you know, kudos to you for just taking them comments like you did, man. You know, that was just freaking ridiculous. I never again, never again. So, anyways, that's my rant on that. You know, I just, you know, like I said again, it was like I was almost embarrassed, you know. But like I said, at the same time, if I ever come across where it's like I got a problem with you, you know what I mean? Like I'll discuss you, you know what I mean? If you're doing good, or I wanted to for you know, go check this dude's video out or whatever. But if I was like, hey, you know, that ain't cool, you know what I mean? I want to tell you. But then again, it's so hard because it's like we ain't face to face, you know. And it was always growing up. It's like, don't talk about it, be about it, you know. So you know, like, hey, there's that dude that was freaking hitting on your old lady. I'm gonna go crack his teeth in, you know what I mean? You don't sit in a room and be like, I hate this dude, freaking blah 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 blah. It's like, shut up, dude, shut up and handle your business then, you know, because don't nobody else care, you know. Nobody else cares. So like I said, never again am I gonna throw in my 2 cents. It's embarrassing, you know. It really is. That was just no, dog. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know, so now that that's over with, and I got to explain that. I mean, thank goodness. I mean, not a lot of people watch my dig. So, you know, it's just don't put me in that group. You know, I don't like them trolls. I watch them LOL cows, whatever they're called, lol cows or whatever. What is that, like that boogie dude and that D what is it, DPS or something like that, dirty shit pants or something. What is his name? What is it, dirty something Phil or something like that. Anyways, you know, I'm watching those dudes, and still at the same time, man, it's like I see these people harping on him, but the difference is they're going in his chat and harping on him. You know, the poor dudes can't take it or whatnot. And it's really just, you know, if they're not in front of you, if they're not facing you, it's just some words, man. Pass it off and quit begging for money. I mean, you know, what else? You know, I don't know. I don't make money on this, so I don't know. I don't know if your YouTube deal is just not enough or what. I don't get it, because everybody's like, I'm getting paid for this, but give me a little more, is what it seems like, you know. And like I said, I do contribute to some channels, you know. I do, because those, I want to see them dudes come up, you know. I want to see the next deal, you know. But yeah, man, this YouTube thing is ridiculous, man. That, like I said, that just embarrassed me. This is just like a ramble, but we're gonna do like a second part to this. Now that I cleared the air on that, because that was just insane, intensely insane. So anyways, now that we cleared the air on that, the second part of this little vid that I'm gonna do something. All right. All them dudes are established, right? All them big YouTubes, you know, you look at their videos and it's like 8,000 views or 2,000 views, or they're handling it, you know. But what I wanted to do, I only got like a couple hundred people that subscribe to this. What I want to do is I want to show off some, not, like I said, maybe the next level down, maybe down straight to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to show off some channels that were you know, that were like 6 and 7 views or something like that. And like I said, to me, it's just a damn shame that there's like so much talent, but like, oh, YouTube's although they're, see some chicks, you know, rolling around on some roller skates, as long as their shorts are short enough, she can get thousands, because dudes are just like simps, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. Why would you give your money to a freaking chick that ain't gonna have nothing to do with you? You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with you at all. You know, like I said, at least if you contribute to one of these guitar channels, next thing you know, you're gonna get some type of perk. You're gonna get a sticker. You're gonna get a new guitar if they're up that way. You know, not you new guitar, but they're gonna be able to build a new guitar and distribute it. You know what I'm saying? There's something for your worth. You know, but you know, why would you give your money to just some chick that's like, you know, like, give me $10 and I'll show you my coochie? It's like, y'all ain't never heard of X-Hamster, man? Come on, kids. Jesus Louises. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and split this. We're gonna go to the double screen, and we're gonna check out some of these lower tiers. I don't know how YouTube works, you know. I'm gonna show some of their videos, show it off a little bit, and you know, if anybody's got issues with me showing them off, just let me know and I'll cut it out the video and re-upload the video or whatever. And like I said, I ain't trying to bite your rhymes, dude. I'm just trying to show it off a little bit so people can go over, like, you know, like I said, I have a couple hundred, you know, if they don't know about you, maybe they can pop over and check you out, you know, because that's my thing. I don't give a shit. I've always been like that. I don't care if you're a dude that's like, man, this is, look at my channel. You know, I'm gonna go behind him and be like, yeah, man, I don't care how you're playing, what you're playing, you know. It's, if you're playing, you know, you're part of a community, I believe, that I'm a part of, you know, whether it's on this YouTube's, whether it's, you know, out on the street or whatever, you know. Like I said, yeah, I know a couple even like guitar people in the business, you know what I mean, that are, you know, but it's like, and it's so weird too. Dude, check this out. There's dudes at a guitar company, won't mention it, you know what I mean, won't mention the dudes, that are just like blown away amazing, just freaking, you know what I mean, and you talk to them like, hey, make one of these channel things, dude, and show some stuff off. They have zero interest. Trips me out. They have zero interest. They're like, ain't got no time for that, and it's just a trip, you know. It's if you're in the business, a lot of times they just want to go home and freaking watch a game or whatever. It's a trip, man. But anyway, so if you ain't clicked off this thing yet, I'm gonna do timestamps so you can skip this if you want to. But I'm gonna you know, skip over to a couple channels that we should check out. You know what I'm saying? You know, and have some fun and hear some jams. I'll put a couple of their jams up there, you know, whatever. All right, let's check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and this part's gonna be cut.